Hello, everyone. This is Ellie. We are embarking on a journey to explore the creation of a new e-commerce web application. I understand that many of you may have come across various video tutorials on similar content. But what sets this apart is that we're not just building a simple e-commerce web app. It's a web app powered by Django Oscar. Yes, you heard it right. Throughout this tutorial series, we will leverage Django Oscar's logic to construct a highly versatile and professional e-commerce web application. We'll transition from the default Django Oscar appearance to a fully customized and tailored e-commerce solution. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so now and join us on this exciting journey. Let's dive in and start building something exceptional together. Stay tuned and enjoy the ride. There are several Django e-commerce frameworks available, such as Salia, Django Shop, and Shoop. You might wonder why I chose Django Oscar. While it's perfectly acceptable to use a framework of your preference, what makes Django Oscar stand out for me is its ease of customization and the extensive array of features it supports. Right out of the box, Oscar comes with a sample project, a sandbox site, representing a vanilla install of Oscar utilizing default templates and styles. However, due to time constraints and the content we need to cover, we won't delve deeply into it. If you're eager to explore more about the sandbox, an instance of the site is accessible. You can find the link in the description below. Let's assume you're building a new e-commerce project from scratch and have decided to use Oscar. Let's call this project Part Shop. Of course, I've opened a folder named Part Shop. In Visual Studio Code, let's break down the installation process step by step. Creates a virtual environment named Oscar to isolate the dependencies of your project. Activate the virtual environment. This ensures that any packages installed are specific to your project and won't interfere with the global Python environment. Use pip, the Python package installer, to install Oscar and its required packages. This part ensures that additional components, like the Soul thumbnail library, are included. Initiate a new Wagtail project named Redpart. Using the Wagtail CLI command start, this sets up the basic structure for your project. Time to clean house. Let's kick out those unwanted apps that Wagtail thoughtfully shipped along. Take the next step by editing your settings file to incorporate all of Oscar's default settings. For a comprehensive understanding of these defaults, navigate to the Oscar environment we just created. Inside the lib directory, explore the directory named Oscar to gain insight into the origins of these default configurations. Proceed to open the designated folder, where you will locate the default.py file positioned at the bottom. This compilation covers various aspects of your configuration needs. It's important to note that all settings in this list are optional. Oscar gives you the flexibility to adjust your configuration according to your project requirements, ensuring a customizable experience. Let's take an example, the display settings section. In particular, there's a setting called Oscar_shop_name, and by default, it's set to Oscar. This is the name displayed as the main logo within the default templates. Now, let's make a simple change. Imagine we want to call our e-commerce shop red part. If we open our website in the browser after making this change, we'll see that the name has indeed been updated. However, for now, let's not dive too deeply into this file. We'll revisit it later on in the tutorial. Keep the change in mind, and we'll circle back to explore it more thoroughly. Now, as we return to our setting files, it's time to incorporate Oscar's context processors into the settings. Moving forward, let's make adjustments to the installed apps section. Add Django contrib sites, Django contrib flat pages, Oscar's core apps, and any third-party apps that Oscar relies on. Additionally, don't forget to set the site ID. Next, add Oscar middleware. If you're happy with basic search for now, you can just add Haystack's simple backend to the Haystack Connections option. Alter your project's main from ls.py to include Oscar's URLs. Each Oscar app features a configuration class, inheriting from Oscar Core Application, Oscar Config, or Oscar Dashboard Config. These classes manage URLs, ensuring correct permissions for each app. This modular approach makes Oscar apps independent in handling their URLs. As class instances, they can be easily overridden, facilitating straightforward modification of URLs or addition of new views. The URLs property of each app config instance provides access to a list of URLs with their respective application and instance namespaces. Now that we've sailed through the initial customizations to weave Django Oscar into our project, it's time for the grand reveal. After the migration dance, let's fire up the server and witness if everything has fallen into place. Awesome. Everything is working like a charm. If you're seeing this, it's a clear sign that the fundamental settings of Django Oscar are perfectly dialed in. Now, picture this. What if you decide to add a product? How do you navigate to the dashboard? And what if you wish to tweak the template or the overall look of your web app? Ever thought about customizing Django Oscar views or URLs? Well, in our next tutorial series, we'll dive into all these scenarios. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's the perfect time to do so. Get ready, because the next series is going to be absolutely lit.